Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Now I'd like to recognize our resident pharmacist on the Energy and Commerce Committee, the gentleman from Georgia, for Mr. Carter, for 30 seconds.
Gentleman's recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I'd like to thank Chairman Walden and Chairman Burgess for working so hard with our partners across the aisle, as well as across the Capitol, to come to consensus on this critical legislation necessary to combat the opioid epidemic. As the only pharmacist currently serving in Congress, I've seen families saved by pain medications, and I've seen families torn apart by the same drugs. Since this body began tackling the opioid epidemic, I've said there are three major components to this crisis: prevention, law enforcement, and treatment. This legislation touches all three prongs of the opioid crisis with a number of creative solutions, in addition to providing offsets to ensure that solving a public health crisis does not lead to a fiscal one. This package is not a silver bullet, but as legislators, we need to do everything in our capacity to prevent the addiction and overdoses that occur every day in the United States. Thank you, and I yield back.
Gentleman yields. Gentleman